Are you ready? Come on, let's go. It's in the gut.
The Hefty Lefty, Pillsbury throw boy, the iconic Jared Lorenzen, a 260-pound quarterback in high school at Powerhouse Highlands High School in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. He was big but agile and had a cannon of an arm. Jared rewrote the state record books with over 10,000 passing yards and nearly 90 touchdowns, leading the Bluebirds to multiple titles and earning Kentucky's Mr. Football. But despite those numbers, recruiters didn't know what to do with a 260-pound QB. Offers trickled in, but when it came time to decide, the hometown hero stayed home, committing to Kentucky to carry the torch after Tim Couch. Lorenzen wasted no time making his mark in Lexington. As a freshman, he stepped right into the spotlight. In just his second college game, he threw 5 touchdowns in a 76-13 win, then led Kentucky to an overtime victory against Indiana. The Wildcats only finished 2-9, but Lorenzen shattered SEC freshman passing records with 3,687 yards and 19 touchdowns. Coming into his sophomore season, Jared had the records, the arm, and the height, but not much help. The offense still ran through the Hefty Lefty, throwing for over 2,200 yards and 19 touchdowns, but the Wildcats finished just 2-9 again. Through it all, Lorenzen kept the offense alive with pure grit and creativity. Kentucky was losing games, but never their faith in 22. By his junior season, Jared had grown into a leader, and Kentucky was finally winning again. Lorenzen threw for over 2,200 yards and 24 touchdowns, commanding the offense with poise and power. But by now, his size had become a constant headline. Critics questioned his weight and fans celebrated it, but every Saturday he answered the talk with results. Kentucky finished 7-5, their first winning season of his career, proving the Hefty Lefty could do more than put up stats, he could win. And that is going to set us up with Jared's senior season. Fans see him as the hometown hero, a cult icon, but critics still question his weight and if he can stay consistent. We had him up to a 96 overall. I'll probably put one more into power eventually, maybe max it out, have his elusiveness maxed, mainly for the 94 break sack and platinum extender. He was a hard guy to bring down. Defense is pretty solid, and we have a 94 overall running back with Patterson still here to spell him. Johnson is a good left tackle, but other than him, the line isn't looking too good. Could be rough for a tough SEC schedule. And oh man, a tough one we got. Easy start with some non-conference games, then a winnable game against South Carolina. We'll try not to throw a football at a grandpa. We are at Tennessee, home against Georgia. Should be an easy one against Vandy. Then it's back on the road at Ole Miss, at Texas, and at Florida. One last home game against Auburn and finish off the season against hated in-state rival Louisville. In real life, the Wildcats went 4-8 in his senior season, so your average Kentucky season, but we have bigger picture in mind here in this road to glory. He's already considered an icon, but if he can get Kentucky one more winning season and maybe carry Kentucky to the playoffs, well, that would be legendary.
Are you ready? Let's go.
We get through the first 3 games pretty easily, as we should, but now it's time to start SEC play. All but 1 game will be at home. South Carolina and Vandy should be winnable games, and if we can pull off at least 1 upset against Tennessee or Georgia, then I call that a success.
Second half, like, come on. Trying to get this in the end zone out.
Everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign.
They'll try to throw it in. Looking to the mid-tight end. Line goes down without scoring. Third down. Then going for a goal. Dropped it. That deep ball is driving. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that importance of getting leads early. He's got it. He's taking a deep shot. And even there are still 3 seconds left. You know he can go. So you deep down the right side. He's got it right near the other first down. Let's fly to the wideout. That's weird. And it's scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big.
Open up in that zone, and he put it right in college football. Defending the option, quick call.
Halftime.
He's in. Touchdown.
Escapes the pocket.
We pull off the upset over Georgia after a close loss in Tennessee. I'm starting to get their number in these road to glories now, turning into Kirby's virtual Alabama over here. Beat the Cox pretty easily, and we would go on to beat Vandy by a few scores as well, giving us a 3-1 record on this stretch. But look at what is coming up. Number 2, Ole Miss, number 10, Texas, and number 3, Florida, all on the road. This might be the craziest stretch I've had in all of the road to glory so far. If we want playoffs, we can only afford to lose one of these games probably. Going to be hard with this team, but we have the Wildcats up to number 9 in the nation, and now let's see if we can keep the momentum going.
Always trying to find it.
Wants to go up top. It's picked off inside the touchdown Rebels. The on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. But more important, they got the takeaway.
So much credit because they have been able to
Touchdown!
He's not had an answer here all game long.
Oh, he's got some space.
Lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first.
I played terrible in the Ole Miss game and we got whooped, but we're able to bounce back against Texas, holding them off 29-26. And then my dumbass forgot to hit record for the Florida game, but we did lose that one in the swamp, giving us 3 losses on the season, making playoffs a long shot now. But we're going to try and finish strong against Auburn and the Cardinals, hoping for the Cards to play outright and get a playoff spot. Have to win first though.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. He caught it. He's got an open man. And this out with quite a drive together. Them in a hole? Not anymore. What a quarter.
We want to run the ball. We've got to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Taking away all that small stuff, all stuff, the easy access in the front.
First down. Fires to the big fellow on first down. Finds his tight end. They'll go right back to the run. And he's down off the play fake. Wide open downfield.
It's a run. Nice job by this offense. Going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for first.
Touchdown! Like he builds his lead with the pass. Finds his big.
Hates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing.
The good news is we finished off strong, winning our last 2 games, including the Governor's Cup. By the way, I just went through Frankfort, Kentucky, the capital, about a month ago, and was very confused when the first thing I saw going into town was a parking garage. Anyways, the bad news is we do miss the playoffs and get no awards, not even a second team, but we do get a bowl game, and it will be against East Carolina, so we have a chance to go out in style and maybe put up some big numbers for our big legend.
Are you ready? Come on. Let's go.
We send off Jared in style with a 49-6 victory in the Armed Forces Bowl, throwing for 439 yards, running for 66 and 4 touchdowns. Pretty hefty stats. Putting on one last show for Big Blue Nation. Would finish the season with 3,756 yards passing with 34 touchdowns, and also did a little on the ground with 385 yards rushing with 4 more touchdowns. After college, Lorenzen spent time in the NFL and the indoor leagues, still slinging the ball and winning fans everywhere he went. He would battle with his weight for years, eventually launching the Jared Lorenzen Project to inspire others to fight their own struggles. In 2019, he passed away at just 38 years old, gone far too soon, but never forgotten. Today, his son Taden wears the same Highlands High blue Same number 22 where his dad became a legend. The Hefty Lefty story will always be more than football. It's heart, humor, and a reminder that Kentucky's biggest quarterback left an even bigger legacy